Hello world, and welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. Today's quest begins right in front of the Intimidator out here at Carowinds because we came over to enjoy the day. Oh, there they go. That's so awesome. We came over here to enjoy the day just like those people and check out the SCarowinds decorations that they have out, because I've heard they've put a few more SCarowinds decorations out and I want to see them because I am excited for SCarowinds. It is August 26, 2023, and I hope you have a good time. So let's go have some fun. Oh, we've got the new garland out here for SCarowinds. They've taken down the 50th garland and put up the spooky purple and black garland, a little bit of gold too. And just think, running from select nights from September 15th this year, we're gonna see the big red eyes up there on the sky tower. I'm excited. Anyways, let's go get securitized. Next to security out here, they've got some advertisements for SCarowinds, and like I said, select nights from September 15th, and it ends on October 29th. Fear is waiting for you. All right, we've been securitized. Now, I do want to let you know that I did want to wear a spooky shirt today. I have a ton of Halloween shirts in my closet, like literally maybe 10. But I didn't today because they are black and they are like thick material. It is 95 degrees today. 95 here in Charlotte. Let me tell you, it's hot. Now the shirt I did wear is kind of dark colored, but it's that breathable material. So I think I can fare off a little bit better. And while I'm at it, I just wanted to give you a shot right here before I scan my season pass and get in, because I think this is a really good entrance to an amusement park, isn't it? Like, you got Sky Tower back there and Wind Seeker. You know, I really do kind of miss the old Victorian entrance that they have, but this one is really good too. All right, I just scanned my annual passes using my Apple Watch. If you didn't know you could do that, do it. But speaking on what I said before, with that Victorian entrance, one thing that I do miss is that fountain out here, because remember during SCarowinds, they would put red coloring in that fountain and it looked like blood. I thought that was really cool. And check it out, this wasn't here last week when I did last week's video on SCarowinds, but they have put up the stage here for their show, for the SCarowinds show. Y'all, I am so excited for Halloween. I can like lose my mind right now. And while we're at it, let's go down here and see if they have anything in the store yet for SCarowinds. Oh yeah, I can see some spooky stuff in here. We got a wizard. And what's that? Oh, like a vulture. So for sure, there's gonna be some stuff in here for SCarowinds, like usual. What is that? I don't know, their back's turned towards me. But I don't know, there's a little bit of peek at the merch. Looks like it's close to the same stuff they had last year. We'll get a better look at the merch during like opening day for SCarowinds. So if you wanna see a little bit more in depth of this stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join me later. And right next to the future Ritas, we've got the skeleton that we saw last week, but they've added a few pumpkins at the base. Let's hop over to Premier's and see if there's any other merch in there too. Nope, same stuff they had before. But I do like that setup there. The Thunder Road Train looks good. No, wait, I got ahead of myself here. The Simply Southern Halloween shirts are out. They don't really reference SCarowinds exactly, but they do reference Halloween, and that's cool, right? So we got a Hocus Pocus shirt down here. I don't think that exactly references the movie, but just kind of a witch in general. So let's see how much these things are. This one is $35 for the long sleeve. This one up here is $39, so about in that range. Let's look at the short sleeve shirt here that says Spooky Mama. That is going to be $29.99. They also have little like tumbler mugs here. Let's check out the price on those. $34.99. All right, so there you have it. First Halloween merch of the year. Doesn't really necessarily reference SCarowinds, but cool nonetheless. No, it looks like they're running a sale on some of the 50th anniversary merch. Yep, it is definitely 90-some degrees right now. It is toasty. Days like this, I kind of wish that Carowinds had a splash ride, kind of like a log flume or something like that, to kind of just get a little bit wet over here on this side of the park and not have to go to Carolina Harbor to do that. They have changed the stage around here in Harmony Hall to reflect Halloween. You see that coffin up there? So I guess there's going to be some sort of music or something up there. And by the way, I did not see any SCarowinds Halloween food out yet, but they should have some desserts and things when the event actually starts. Hey, it's Charlie. Hey, Charlie. I don't see any SCarowinds merch in the camp store either, but when SCarowinds starts, you're probably gonna see a milkshake out here themed up for Halloween. So if you're into that kind of thing, keep an eye out for that. The yellow tents you see here are gonna be like little sideshow carnival games, and the kids can play those for an extra fee, and they will win a prize, and that's located right in front of Harmony Hall. Camp Snoopy is decorated up here at the entrance. They have one side of the walkway decorated, and I always like these pumpkins because they have Peanuts Gang characters on it. You see? I'll zoom in on some so you can see. There's Woodstock right there. We're right underneath Intimidator right here, and if you look through this fence, you can see pieces of Ripper Alley that's going to be right next to, geez, that's a loud coaster. It's going to be right next to Nighthawk, and that little circle right there is the clock that they use in that scare zone. I'm going to have to take me a break on this bench right here, because like I said, it is hot today. My watch says 95 degrees right now, so it's important to rest and get some fluids in you. And we're going to head on this way to see if we can find anything else for Halloween, but check it out. Get my finger out of the way. The Camp Cookout has some Halloween decorations on the window, and so does this walkway. There's also Great Pumpkin Fest, and during that they have little like sheds set up here, and the kids can do some trick-or-treating at it. Now granted, I'm not going to tell you that it's a whole lot. You probably get like 7 pieces of candy, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, you can bring your kids up here and get some candy. They used to have a neat little thing that you would go through that barn there for and take a right. And they had a bunch of activities for kids to do. And they haven't ran that for a while, so we kind of missed that. That was a lot of fun. Yep, we came inside here, and these are the doors right here that you would use to get outside of that trail. And it was really neat. Like, kids could like go in there and climb some stuff. They had like a corn pit or something with some corn kernels or whatever, and a little maze that they could go through. It was a fun little activity. They haven't had it in a while, though. I'm not seeing much, if anything, for SCarowinds over here at Aeronautica Landing. I don't think they're going to do anything over here for Halloween, but I might be wrong. I'll keep you updated if I find anything out. Boo Blasters is looking good for this year. See all the plants and the decorations on it? And if we turn around here, the gazebo is also decorated up and ready to go. Yep, there is definitely going to be some live music over here. And let me tell you, the musicians are usually really good. We saw these two guys in my last video for last week, but they have added some lighting effects so you can see they're glowing red and purple. Or is that orange and purple? They're glowing something in purple. It looks like they're having a little pop-up sale here right next to Copperhead Strike. It says buy one, get one of equal or lesser value. Let's see what they have. Carolina Cobra shirt is pretty neat. I think the shirt's kind of cooler than the ride. I like this dress shirt too, but it's a 2XL, so it won't fit me. I definitely like to wear that to work. They got some nice looking shirts out here today. Let's see what this one is. It is a Carowinds shirt. Imagine that. The arcade over here is decorated up. Check that out. Right next to Rock and Roller, there is a food booth looking thing here. And it's got some upper seating, maybe? They might put some tables up there. I don't know. I've seen other parks do that. Not Carowinds yet. But yeah, it looks to be a food booth out here. This area right here is where you're most likely going to see the main stage. That is kind of like a burlesque show. And this is where it was last year. But let me tell you, parents, that show is a little spicy. I was pretty surprised. No joke, there was a little kid over here pushing one of these things over, and it fell on top of him, and he was doing his best to hold it up. And I had to come over here and lift this pumpkin off of him and set it up because he was like not big enough to do it. So yeah, this is where I saved someone's life. Not really, these things are really not that heavy, but yeah, somebody had to help the poor guy. Now looking at the lines down here on the ground, it reminded me to tell you all that they have just released info on 2 brand new parades here for Halloween. One is during the Great Pumpkin Fest, and that's for little children, and that is called the Trick and Treats Parade. And the other one is called the Procession of Nightmares, and that's going to happen during SCarowinds. But you already know that because you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I've already posted information about that, right? You follow me on there, right? So just think, not too long from now, we'll be making our way down there where that little sign is. It says Red Ribbon Meats, and it's got a little short in it that makes it say die, so that we can go into the slaughterhouse house. Let me zoom in on that thing so you can see it a little bit better. The scare zone called Bloodyard is starting to shape up. It's probably, I think this is like the most elaborate set we've seen so far, especially for a scare maze. But there are going to be live performers up there playing some good music. And there's also going to be some scare actors out here. Oh, what is that up here on the top? The Incarnation of Evil. What does ENT stand for? Does anybody know? Let me know in the comments if you know what that stands for. I don't remember this area ever being set up like this. What is DOD? I don't know these acronyms. Help me out. But let's go through here and see if we can find something. I swear if something jumped out from one of these trailers, I think I'd have a mild heart attack right now. But yeah, here's the set. This is pretty elaborate compared to what it has been, in my opinion. You can get unleaded gas here. Oh, and check this out. They got hashtag SCarowinds. That's a pretty creepy, like, painting there, right? All right. These are usually set out each year. These little spiky things with the skeletons. And these are also usually set out. There's usually something in there. Yeah, there is. Let's go over there and look at that in a little bit. Thompson Garage. Is there anything in the driver's seat for this one? Nope. They need somebody to like hide down in there and jump out at me. I'm telling you, it'd be a cleanup on aisle 6. All right, now I'm going to show you the cop car over here. Oh, they got a flat tire. Yeah, but I think this cop or whoever this is, definitely not a cop. But I think this person has seen better days. Is there anything in the back seat? Nope. Just this dude. Now we're going to make our way around the carousel, which is going to be the hollow scare zone. Right in front of Carowinds Theater. I've already shown this on my last video that I did last week, so I'm not going to go too crazy with it this week, because I don't see a whole lot different. This guy over here looks like he's different. Yeah, I don't remember that. Check that out. Looks like an alien pumpkin guy. There's another one of those things over here. They look good. I don't remember seeing these. So I've said it once. Whoa, about dropped the phone. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I miss the scare zone that was in this little canopy area. Kind of reminded you of Bloodyard a little bit. I miss it. And that concludes our lap around Carowinds. I think it's time to head out. It is 97 degrees right now. Man. And thank you to Carowinds and all the awesome employees. We had a good day. So we're leaving here, and I just have to ask a question. There was a kid wearing a hoodie. 97 degrees. Y'all young people that watch this video, how do you do that? I mean, I think you need to go to the doctor or something. I'm worried about you. I really am. And we are back where we started, out here at the car in the parking lot. Man, was it a hot day. Woo! I am soaking out here, y'all. If you come out here and it's hot like it is today, it's 97, definitely wear some cooler clothes, bring something to drink, stay hydrated, and take breaks. Because I did see the medics out driving in their golf carts with people. Don't let that be you if you can. So with that being said, we had a great time here at Carowinds, checking out all the SCarowinds stuff that they have put out so far for 2023. So yeah, I love SCarowinds and I love Halloween. If you like those things, you might want to hit the subscribe button, because there's going to be a couple videos out about those topics. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing. Bye.